how Evos did there earlier.
Super smooth. We got a kind of a northeastern plane path right now going from just north of Novorodnoye up to Severny roughly, and it's a really good spot until he gets seen, and then he's got nowhere to go except for the water.
And here we go. We got Team Terror from India. They're going to go ahead and try to push the action. He doesn't know where he's getting shot from. He finds a little corner, but most of his squad is going down. He needs to go ahead and push the action as KWC decides, you know what, if you're not going to push me, I'm going to go ahead and push you. I'm going to go ahead and revive my teammate. The Terror squad playing aggressive, but at the same time playing too passive, and they need to go ahead and just commit to it.
Yeah, if you're going to hit a compound, you got to
hit
it. You got to hit it hard. And we had one member stop at the bottom of the stairs, and ultimately it does not pay off for them. KWCD, where did that come from? Oh, through the window. Really nice shot there. I was wondering where map.
This is what I love seeing here. Starting that momentum. Hot Juke starting to get hot, baby. Wildcard getting some kills. And look at this. Illuminate and BRK. Truly going up against each other. Caveira is going to go ahead and try to push. He's going to tell him, well, thank you for throwing that smoke. Now I know exactly where you're at. He's right next to them. What is this?
C9 and LH doing work against each other as well. They've got a nice exchange going on. We also have Illuminate and BRK going at it. Smoke's down. Vehicles are blowing up. People in the blue zone. Baraka's not going to make it out. He is going to bleed out, and that's the end of his game.
Caveira just waiting. He wants to go ahead and get those knocks, but he also has to watch out because he's not inside the safe zone, and he has the hollow on the AK. Interesting choice there by him, as LHW is now starting to go ahead and get taken out there by Cloud9. And GTW against LHW as well, helping their Cloud9 out a little bit. And look at this, BRK just throwing up smokes left and right as one of the players from Illuminate is starting to push him. Is he going to be able to go ahead and get the knock here? He gets 2 knocks down. He's going to go ahead and try to push the action, getting those kills, finish him.
Oh, good try there. That was extremely clutch play, though. JCC goes down, and now it's up to Zod and Fusi to try to get back up in the fight. Look at this, Maroon 5 right there.
Starting to flank. He's not gonna wait too long. He's gonna start pre-firing. He knows that they're down. Look at this. Gets 1 knock, gets another one.
Oh, and he gets
Illuminate Maroon 5 just destroying that team, coming back and picking up his teammate as well.
That was huge. More action in the kill feed. Once again, Evo's taking out one of the RRQ members. Wild card in the
blown up by somebody else. Also, Outsider getting a bunch of knocks there. Wild card just going back and forth. RRQ destroying Gainstars. My goodness, the action is about to be insane. I wish we could see that wild card versus GT
going on right now as well.
GTW, it looks like
Angry's
they're
getting the knock on
down.
RRQ as well. Just kind of watching the queue kill
He's letting it spray and pray. Sadly for him, all the players from RRQ are laying down, and they still have to worry about that player behind them. Great
look at the knock.
There.
Beautiful grenade there from G9, and this is where they're going to push the advantage. Outsider getting knocked by RRQ. Here comes the offensive. Can they hold? Finished on Hot Jukes.
Definitely Seagut still up.
Another finish from G9. These guys are impressive. They push through the smoke, get 2 finishes there on Wildcard. It's down to Seagut at this point.
WC trying to move in here on Evo. It's a little bit too late though, as Evo is getting taken out there by... actually, Evo was able to go ahead and back up KWCD. Interesting plays there by him. And look at this. Little too late. KWCD getting even more knocks there.
Looks like we have a few different squad fights going on at the current moment. Curry Winner Chicken Dinner trying to control this fight against Evos. Almost everybody down on both sides here. And it looks like Long in from the side here trying to lob in some shots. Hopefully he connects. Trying to get Evos taken off the board.
Trying to get a lot more action here with that Mini 14. He knows that his players need help. Is he going to push the action? He might go for it. He is in the car. He is going to try to push that action. Seagut getting RRQ. Seagut is still alive. Seagut destroying another player from RRQ.
Good try.
But he not able to go ahead and take them all on.
Wildcard will finish in 6th place. Really nice job. Wow, Seagut almost took down the RRQ squad there by himself, hiding in the grass. Very nice effort from them. They put up a lot of kills.
Might be able to. It comes down to the kills, ladies and gentlemen.
As
big Evos goes out. Here we go. We got GTW, KWCD, and RRQ. RRQ does have the numbers. Are we going to go ahead and see a 5th win in a row here, ladies and gentlemen? By RRQ, they are looking strong. They are pushing the action. They know exactly what they're doing. GTW takes somebody down from RRQ. GTW.
He finished him. Wow, these guys are going to work together potentially and possibly make it difficult on RRQ.
they are. GTW, that player is using this smoke to his advantage.
Joshi is hiding off on the side right now. He did knock and finish one of the RRQ players. Korean Winter Chicken Dinner engaging the other two. This could be interesting the way it wraps up here.
There you go. The player for GTW goes down. RRQ knocks out another player. I think it's just going to go ahead and be the same story.
1v3 here. We got 1v3.
Can KWCD go ahead and clutch this? Can he do it? More than likely, his players are only giving some information. RRQ is jumping around. He does see him. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Dominance. Are you kidding me? Dominance. RRQ Athena showing everybody who's boss. And guys, they are going to put some distance between. Wowzers, indeed. Here we go. RRQ being the focus of the plane. And we'll see where they drop this time.
The plane pad. The plane pad is pretty much actually going to go in a little bit north. Interesting stuff. I want to see what LHW and CPT do.
And headed up the shoreline.
It could be possible here as we got KWCD going up against BTR. Actually Torty. Torty with the big Russian bot. Are they going to be able to go in and take on this? Once again, the UMP coming into play. He has a red dot. This gun is great up close as we have been able to see it, as great as far away. Torty Broxy shooting there. He's going to be able to go ahead and connect some shots. He's able to go ahead and finish two there through the window. He has to watch out. You can't get too cocky. He should get in there, but instead he stays out for too long and gets knocked down himself by Evos, as Evos is just coming in to start cleaning up kills.
Watch Evos here as they approach this compound. They smell blood in the water. They know a squad's weak, and they just weakened the second one. They're going to try to take advantage like you wouldn't believe here. Bull Shark firing the Car 98 from range. Look at that. Connected with Bro Dodger there.
Right on him with that Car 98. That was a beautiful shot, ladies and gentlemen. And Torty wants to go inside that house and finish up those kills for the big Russian bot squad. Look at them. They're trying to find an entrance. They also have to watch out for Evos, because Evos is definitely going to go ahead and turn around. And look at this. KWC going right behind them. He's not able to go ahead and connect those shots, but Torty definitely connecting those shots and being able to knock them down. Oh, the shots there by Evos.
Look at the angles. Look at the angles. Ernie drove all the way around to the ridge. I was just going to comment on another squad being up there, but it was actually Evos. Ernie, the leader, rotated all the way around to get an angle on these guys while his team crashed the compound. Beautifully done. Expert play from Evos here.
Great awareness there by Evos, as Evos is pretty much going to go ahead and come up and just knock down all these players. Ernie goes down. Ernie gets finished there by KWC June as more players are coming in. He is using that tummy gun. Can he go ahead and get the finish? He's still pre-firing. He turns around. One of the Evos players opens up that door and finish him off. He has to watch out though. Big Russian bot is still lurking around, but Evos with already 7 kills, pretty much getting the angles and cleaning up. If Torty even moves, they're gonna realize that he's there and
don't scope in. They're gonna hear it. You can see him.
He fired. They jump down. He takes some shots. He gets knocked out there. Misses the shots as Evos Bull Shark jumped out. You had to connect those shots there, especially because you're the last one for your team.
And to make the best of what they can, as all the compounds are likely already taken. Now we see Team Terror here making an approach on Illuminate from Thailand. This is going to be really interesting to see how this develops. Will Terror finally get on the aggressive and start trying to capture some kills? If
they were able to get those kills right there, it would be huge. As we saw earlier, Amit being able to win and get a high place in there for Team Terror from India. Look at this. Torpedo is actually starting to put the action a little bit more. One thing that I'm seeing here is they're both pushing towards the same place. They need to start flanking around. They can't just be going towards the same angles. You want to get different angles on these squads. He does have the VSS, but they're being timid once again. They're backing up. They're already inside the car. And look, interesting places there by him. It seems like they weren't communicating. One of them gets inside the car, and the other two just pretty much stay up there trying to find more people.
Lucifer content just to watch from the sidelines right now. Wildcard a little bit exposed out there, and Terror seemingly not focused out behind them at all until now.
Terror now turning around. They see Wildcard. They see Seagut. Seagut needs to go ahead and jump into the car as soon as possible. And as we see that there, Wildcard is trying to make it like bandits. You don't want the gunfight. And now that Terror has shot those, guess what? Illuminate is going to turn around and say, hey there, we've been waiting for you.
Indeed, it's one of those things that you might want to fire some shots on that car you see out there in the middle of the field. They are incredibly exposed. Maybe you land one, maybe you knock them out, but you also give away your position and the element of surprise here. So Illuminate definitely.
Pickle here. If for some reason GTW sees them and Illuminate still sees them as well, they're going to go ahead and take those shots. And look at this. Ooh, come on. You know you want to take that shot. You have the AWM. Just take one shot, knock one down, and that's all she wrote. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The Terror Squad getting so much shots, getting that kill, getting aggressive for Team India.
There we go.
And that's something I love seeing.
Oh, but behind them, GT Doyu is going to take advantage, knock a couple. Oh, this is trouble now.
This is definitely some trouble. GT though, you heard those shots, and now Team Terror, after being aggressive, they're on the defensive here. Gets shot down. Six got barely being able to go and finish off that person, and I think that might be E there.
That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Quick work. GT Doyu just swooped in, knocked him right off the face of the map. Well, Terra did get one kill to their name with that AWM. It's a beautiful shot. Took his time, lined it up, got the finish. But GT was like, nah, we're not listening
As
to
we
this.
see that replay there, not missing a single shot, making sure he got both of those kills. And now GT though, you is gonna go ahead and find out, eliminate. As we see here, Lucifer starting to shoot into Gangstar, some North America into North America action, and Lucifer is gonna go ahead and try to get these kills. He's gonna start pushing a little bit towards the edge. They're just pretty much watching that area as Suze and the Gangstar squad is very close by. And look at this push here by BTR. Seeing Evo, he's gonna get that finish. He wants those kill points, but now he's starting to get shot from inside. He lays down, he blows up the car, and Evo's just trying to make sure they stay alive a little bit more as they only have 2 players left, and GT Akan with that
Gonna continue to get picked apart from directly above them.
Evo's, just as you mentioned that, Evo's X tries to lays down, and they're just raining it on them. Interesting plays there as Evo's X was picking up Bull Shark. Evo's Bull Shark just dropped the smoke for him. So love seeing that teamwork there. They are definitely communicating with each other, letting them know, hey, tell me what you got so I can go ahead and help you out. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have 7 teams left. Get hyped because this is the final game of day number 2, and it's about to get crazy as we see RRQ starting to blow up their cars. They need those to their advantage, and they definitely need something because they only have 2 players left.
Their position's crazy. I mean, they're in such a great spot right now in the circle. The cliff is definitely an advantage for the teams above them, but now Evo's down to 1 member. CPT pushing in from the backside, the highest team up on the hill. CPT looking like they're in the most commanding position of anyone.
And something that we haven't actually heard much of, LHW getting one of the players knocked there. And look at this, LHW just sneaking around, trying to not get spotted by CPT. If CPT starts taking his shots, they might be able to go ahead and eliminate their LHW, as LHW Ace is barely in the zone. And it seems that I mentioned, I wanted to go ahead and see what they did. They're going to get in that vehicle, and they're going to go ahead and start pushing as CPT is able to go ahead and clear their RRQ. RRQ is not going to be able to get there. The wins, every single win, they're not going to do it. It's going to look like CPT might be able to do it as they're pushing Hero.
CPT's got firm command of this when they drive down to the vehicles to get position, but they are going to be without weapons for a second. Doc gets knocked. It's down to a 4v1. CPT in firm control. Kenris all by himself. He gets seen. 762 knows exactly where he's at, has the AWM, lands a shot on his feet. Little HP left, and it's time to push. CPT from China.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. CPT getting that easy win towards the end as they were able to just go ahead and clear